Hey everybody and welcome back. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery. Over there on the computer is Dawn.
Hello.
Hello, Dawn says. First, before we get to our wonderful bowling mug rug, continuing our sports mug rugs for Mug Rug Monday. Yeah, Mug Rug Monday.
Yay.
We want to say a very, very happy birthday to Arlene.
Arlen.
Yay! Happy birthday. We're not going to sing, Lynn, but we'll see you on Saturday, and we may or may not have something cool going on. Anyways, so hello to everyone out there. Thanks for joining. Here's a little sneak peek if you're kind of looking. Took me a little bit to tweak the design, but yeah.
What's that?
Right there. It's something. So is this, but I haven't got back to it, so it's still sitting there. So, yeah, sneak peek. Oh, I should maybe show you a little more there. It's got a zipper in it, and I actually placed the zipper straight. Yeah, I figured out a whole bunch for that. So, for this mug rug, I love the size of it. I think the size is perfect. This 10-pin destroyers, that's just to hold the place for where you guys to put your own in there. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it. If you have software, it's a lot easier. You're just going to delete this and put lettering in the same place. If you're doing it on the machine, I'll show you how I'm going to do it. So the colors for today, seeing how we had I had this fabric out, recognize it from somewhere. It's, I got it at Joann's. It's some of the fabric they actually sent to us. And apparently they're not going to send us what they owe us. So
It looks that way.
it looks that way. So I guess that's that. So I'll just take
Don't
the...
order from them again?
What?
Said don't order from them again?
I will never order from Joann's again. They are just simply not... You know what they said? Okay, so the Canada Customs, the border guys went on work to rule on Friday.
For 1 day.
For 1 day. And this was like in the beginning of June that I made the order. And they said it's delayed because the customs are on strike. Like, really? Okay, I guess we're not trying very hard anymore. But anyways, we'll take the loss of the 50 yards and call it a day. Bright side, I love this. Lynn, you're a star, so we're making this for you just for fun. I know you can make your own, but I just thought I'd have fun with
Purpley
it.
stars.
Yeah, it's nice because it's different colors of purple. That's kind of pinky right there. And then it goes to a darker purple. So I really like it. It's kind of an ombre going on. I could have done it so it's a little more consecutive, but you know.
I like it.
All right, so we are working on my Brother Luminaire 2. And let's go to the machine, also known as Captain Jack. So I had to rotate the design, but that's okay. Captain Jack, Luminaire 2, Lumi, kept saying to me, it doesn't fit. I'm like, it does. It's a 5x7. Oh, rotate. So I rotated it, and it fit. So let's get started, why don't we? What's under there? Is that a present? Let me see if I can get it. How about I get it before it gets stitched on? And we can do... Yes, I know. Don't lose yourself. Oh, it's just kind of statically a thread. However. So, 5x7 hoop. I just don't... I want Judy Quilt to be okay. So there we go. Okay. All good, Judy
Quilt.
Quilt.
Disturbance. I think she was going to say something.
Probably. WSS, because this is a satin stitch finish, and we want the edges to look amazing. So I didn't rewind on my machine right there because it's okay. It doesn't matter. It's just an outline. Now, I am using dark thread so you guys can see it. I wouldn't normally. I kind of, you know, make it blend in with the rest of it. So I don't want to play batting chicken. And I don't know if the bobbin police noticed, but it's pretty good. I should be able to make it. I lost at Bob. I heard Don the other day. What? I heard you all the day. I wanted bobbin chicken downstairs in his office, and I thought that was hilarious that he just shouted.
I failed.
Oh, you failed.
I failed the bobbin chicken.
Yeah, you know, it's fun. Bobbin Patrol took a day off. Where's their... Oh, there it is. There you go. Bobbin Police. I'm the Bobbin Police. I'm the Bobbin Police. So, okay, let's take this over to the no, actually, no. I am going to put my top fabric on first.
Living on the edge.
I'm living on the embroidery edge. Yes, I am. I'm a risk taker. An embroidery risk taker. I don't always win when I do that, but I'll be fine on this one because there's wonderful satin stitches to fix everything up. So, and if you're wondering how I got such perfect cuts of fabric, that's my sweet pea rulers. Somebody asked me that once.
They were good.
Yeah, I use them all the time. Okay, so now let's go back to the desk, Dawn, and we'll do some trimming. And I am gonna use my duck-billed scissors correctly and carefully, hopefully. So, let's see. Oh, it's hard for you guys to see the line, but I'm just gonna try to do a fantastic job. See how I do. My trimming has been a little off these days.
I'm sure it's
but
better than my trimming.
yeah, Don discovered he needs to practice a little bit more.
Probably a lot more. Thankfully, the finishing stitches saved my butt on my stitch out of the bowling mug rug.
Now do you know why Lynn loves them so much?
Yes.
There's a reason for that. Yeah, so I'm back on track a little bit with my trimming. That's not too bad at all. So there we go. Whoop! Knock over my
Actually, I
thread.
do believe my trimming was so bad that the satin stitches didn't cover it, but the decorative ones fixed it.
That's pretty bad there, Don.
That was pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. All right, let's go back to my embroidery machine. And I'm going to change the thread color to white. I do have a question for those of you who bowl. Is there a common color other than white for the bowling pins? I know bowling balls, you can get all sorts of different colors. I think it was Alicia today. She did this in the tester group, and she used a swirly fabric, and it looked awesome. So I know you can get very different colors and different everything, but what about the bowling pins? I'm just curious.
I don't remember, but
Because
I
you
remember is white.
why did you stitch them out in black then?
Did I?
Yeah.
What?
No, you
Oh,
did.
when I set it up?
Yeah.
Oh, because it was a silhouette thing. But white's better.
Oh, well, that's the color of them.
Yeah.
Pink, pink, pink. Is that true, Lynn, or are you just being pink? I don't know. I don't know. So this is turned sideways. So this is the top and this is the bottom. So this whole part stitches out in one, no jump stitches, no stops, no nothing, which is awesome. So he's just gonna go nuts on that. See, I didn't do such a bad job at trimming. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Cindy King. Hello, Cindy King. Hi, are scissors also for sale for left-handed people? They're pretty tough to find. One of my kids is a lefty, and I think even on the duck-billed scissors, they say they're both for left and right-handed. I don't know if that's true. I could ask her next time she comes over to try, but even as a kid, I had a hard time finding lefty scissors. They don't do it the way they used to.
They're not very common.
No, it was hard to find, so I don't know the answer to that for sure, but I'm gonna say probably not likely. Not likely. I've seen pink and red also. Oh, okay, that's interesting. During special occasion, our bowling does one pink pin. Yeah, you know, you could do this on this mug rug too. You just have to stop and stitch the biggest one in the middle, or whatever one you wanted, in pink. There's no color change for it, but you can stop your machine.
It's also said that there's a lot of neon ones because of cosmic bowling when they do the white lights and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, for cosmic bowling, you could make mug rugs that are glow in the dark, and that would show up quite nicely.
Yep.
I did that for my kids whenever they went. I accidentally got a pair and gave them to my cousin. Oh, okay. Judy Quilt says, I googled embroidery scissors for left-handed and got some good results. Okay, that's awesome. Didn't know. Sometimes, Jody says, sometimes I see them in primary colors. Red, yellow, blue for special nights, and when you get a strike, you win money. Oh, okay. That's fine. Such a helpful bunch of moderators. They're putting up links for left-handed scissors. I remember my kid's frustration at that. There was nothing for left-handed. She basically does a lot of stuff with her right hand, so I don't know. Yeah, great guys. So, Matilda, is it? Yeah, I can't really see my iPad. Yeah, everyone's so helpful in the conversation, in the chat. This is our favorite time ever. Well, I think maybe Saturday's our favorite time ever. So another thing I wanted to ask you guys, you know, we like to create and do sew-alongs for stuff that you guys want. There's no point doing it otherwise, although we do sometimes stitch out stuff that I like for me. But I want to make some bags. My kids want bags, like the police box. That's all I can say for that. The circa, what year is it? 1960 or something? The police box? They don't have them anymore in England. I can't remember what it is. And I've got a haunted house going, and I've got, I want to do a pumpkin bag, and what else? Like a purse. I've got a ghost. I thought that would be fun. Yeah. And then some quilt design ones, because of course I will, for sure. So if you guys have any ideas that you want, you know, me to design bags for, I finally have it all figured out for the designing. It's a wee bit complicated. However, the way I'm doing it, I finally got perfect zipper placement. It looks amazing. And I'm really happy with it, finally. Because every time I do someone else's zipper purse, I always get the zipper crooked. And it's kind of annoying when you do things crooked. Especially the zipper, it turns everything off. And the bags are fully lined, and you can do the whole bag in one hooping if you wanted. So there'll be, as usual, options. How is the lavender brown quilt doing? It's doing. I need to do more. I need to sit there and do more. My excuse before was that I was waiting for a multi-needle to suddenly appear in my studio. However, that has not happened, so I need to keep doing it. It's amazing how quickly you run out of time. Before you know it, November will be here.
Especially in this house.
Yeah. Ask Lynn. How fast does time fly in this house, Lynn? Drives everyone nuts. It's just, you blink and it's been 8 hours. It's just the way it is, though, I tell you. Just the way it is. You know. So, Tanya says, I finally found you live. I want this pattern. Love you guys. Hey, we love you too. Thanks for joining us live. The more the merrier. If you have questions, we're all here to help. If you don't want to ask the question live in the chat, you can go to the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. We have a fantastic bunch there. Newbies can ask any questions they want. Everyone will just be super helpful. There's no, making people feel bad or nastiness or anything like that. It's a really comfortable place to be. So, yeah, go there. OML Embroidery University Facebook group. And I change the cover picture once a week or twice a week, depends how much time I have, to show you guys what we are stitching along next. So we try to throw in fun stuff, easy stuff, new techniques. The bag, that'll be a whole new technique. You guys will love it. Like I said, I changed some stuff to make it easier and a little more perfect. So I think that'll be fun. So, link to the design is in the video description too. Yep, I always do a little write-up and put a link to it. I try to put it up at the very top. So look how great the pins look with the background. I used it because the fabric was out, and I actually really like this fabric. It's pretty groovy.
I like it.
Yeah. And I thought, yep, I'll start with that and work my way. And the bowling balls are going to be Tula pink, and they're hot pink and kind of wavy. I'm going to do two the same because I love it. That's why. Judy Quilt, you've been faster than me. Listen to the mods. They're such wonderful people. They have competition as to who's going to answer the question first. That is why we love you guys and need you so much. So, as always, I haven't said it for a while, but as always, thank you, mods, for keeping everything going, answering questions. We really appreciate you guys. I couldn't do it without you. For sure, I couldn't do it without you. It's looking good, huh? Cosmic. Yeah, I kind of like it. Cosmic bowling or cosmic colors. I don't even know what the fabric was called, but I really like the galaxy kind of look about it. Stars and different... Anything with an ombre usually catches my attention. Oh, I know another thing I'm going to do is a wiener dog purse. Wouldn't that be cool? Like a cross... They're all going to be cross-body purses. So, a weenie dog. I think that would be really cute. Maybe a pieced weenie dog, like quilt piecing. I don't know yet. We'll see. Oh, I love you too, OML Embroidery. Yeah. Sarah! Thanks for joining us, Sarah. It's always nice. She said she was a bit late. That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Reminds me of Cosmic Bowling, Carol says. Yeah. Well, I think we have a little bit, but I could have used glow-in-the-dark thread, and that might have been fun.
Sharon says her first thought was,
Yeah. Anything goes on this one. The other thing I was thinking of, if you just do the satin edges in the glow-in-the-dark, that would be really cool, so you know where to put your drink. Oh. Oh well. Wherever you make can also be done with the Bernina. Yeah, you can, as long as you have a 5x7 hoop, you can do any of these mug rugs. And because we're doing Mug Rug Monday all the time, which is so much fun, we're really getting a big collection going on the website. Next week, we're going to do something a little different. They're called sports duos. So I've done one that's baseball. So there's going to be 2 files that you get for the same price. And one is the field, the baseball diamond, and the other one is baseball. So you could have a whole set. Isn't that cute? Did you see those in the testers, Dawn?
No.
It's really cute. Yeah, and we're going to keep going on that. So there'll be bowling balls and pins, 2 separate ones, not merged together like this one. And they look pretty cool. I really like them. So much fun. Isabel, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Are y'all wearing your PJs? I mean loungewear? Well, somebody put up, I think it was Elizabeth, put up a meme that said that they put on their daytime PJs instead of their nighttime PJs. And I really literally did the same thing. I started working on my purse at like 7:45. And when I finished doing that, I got changed, kind of. Kind of. Not really, but kind of. What's the matter? You just looking? So this is the cool part, the customization of it. So you can add anyone's name. I'm going to be doing that in a moment. Let's see. No, we're going to do the bowling balls first. So I'm going to leave white on because I want this to be nice and bright. And so the first step is going to be placement. As always, none of that changes. So just a little bit of applique going on. And I thought these would be really cool. Tula pink, everybody. Tula pink fabric. That's how much we love you, Lynn. I'm using some of my Tula pink on you. Just a little bit, mind you, but you know how it is, right? Tanya, thank you very much. Oh, I love that cute little, I don't even know what it is, but it's cute. So there's one. And I think I'm going to stitch, oh no, I'm not going to. There we go. I am going to just trim it at the machine. I don't often do it, but I think this one is okay, and I'll just be careful. I probably would do it better at the desk, but you know how it is. What?
Sarah's asking any news on the Joanne's order?
Yeah, I guess we're not getting anything. They're now saying stupid things, so.
And then I request a phone call, and they called now while we're doing it live.
Oh, they wouldn't say anything. Apparently, Joanne's can't do anything because they ship our stuff through, what's the name of the place? eShop World. So, yeah. That's what they probably can't hear your mumbling, but eShop World is the ones that ship internationally. So for some reason, Joanne's can't do it. So Joanne's corporate, Facebook, everywhere, their hands are tied until eShop World does something. And eShop World is apparently not going to admit their mistakes. So.
No, they're not.
And Joanne's won't take responsibility for it, and it kind of sucks. But there it is. What are you going to do? Good wording, definitely a bust. There's only 23 likes. Oh, yeah, hit the like button, please. Every like helps. Every time you watch a video, it helps. Anytime you learn something, it helps. It helps you. Doesn't that look good with the swirly and the white? I was gonna do hot pink, but I wanted the fabric to shine through here. I was also thinking bling, so that's one reason why I was asking about the pins, because I was thinking like metallic thread. I thought that would look really good. Sharon says, well, sounds like we need to boycott Joann's.
It's a good possibility if they don't want to own up to their mistake.
Yeah, they're just not willing to do anything. They're not refunding us. They're not even offering anything, which kind of, I don't know. I like this. I like this a lot. That's awesome. Maybe I'll do hot pink for the name. I may just have to grab it. So, second applique, and more Tula pink. I'm going to make them matching, but not quite. And if I'm really clever... No, it's not going to work. I was going to fussy place it, but not going to work. Let's see. Watch and sew along. Yes, that's the fun part. A lot of people like to chat, and then they watch the video again afterwards, and then sew along. But you know what? Every mug rug is special. I just love them. I think it's so much fun. And it's an easy way to brighten up someone's day. Like Sam's with the hospice. She's a nurse at hospice. And she said, Mom, do you have any mug rugs? Like extra ones. I want to bring them to work just to cheer everyone up. And I said, boy, do I. And gave her a whole handful. And apparently it just made everyone's day. They just loved it. And I thought, that makes every stitch worthwhile.
Mug rugs are awesome.
Yeah, it's something for everyone. And she ended up with nothing left.
Sure you blow that off for Judy Gold.
I kind of dumped it. I didn't blow on it, but I kind of dumped it. So, Björn is right here. Yes, Björn's always here. For sure. He keeps watching. That's what I do. I can't imagine stitching during the demo and miss everyone's chat. It's all about the chat, man. It's all about the chat. I know, it's so much fun. I don't get to see all of it because I'm doing this and preparing for the inevitable live problems. Knock wood, Björn has been off duty lately, apparently, and I think we got the camera situation figured out.
Yeah,
there's no more flashing, so I'm happy with that. I was just gonna say we can all comment on the Facebook page. Yeah, we'll just hold off. We'll give you guys word on that because we're gonna say that to them it's been going on since the beginning of June. So we're gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna have my peeps have something to say about it.
I already answered the phone call with an email back saying call after 5. We're doing a live on YouTube right now.
Ah.
So call after 5 or first thing in the morning, so we'll see.
They probably won't. It'll take 2 days. Had a migraine, boo, hence my lateness. Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. I hope you feel better. Migraines are no joke. For sure. I'm loving the white. I know it's really simple, but it makes the fabric stand out even more. Don't you think, Don?
Yeah.
And that's what I was going for. I mean, you can change colors. The other one that was done is amazing. Okay, so right now, the lettering, and it says 10 pin destroyers. And that's not going to work. So I'm going to advance. I kind of tacked it on to the end. And I got to find it. Oh, it's going to do it like that? Really? All right. So I want to pick another color. Sorry, this is kind of like a last minute thing. I want... Ooh. It hurts my eyes. What do you think? Is that hot pink enough for you, Lynn?
That's some hot pink.
It doesn't really go, but I'm gonna do it. Lynn will love this, and no, you can't have it, Lynn. I'm just saying.
The thread or the mug rug?
The thread, the mug rugs for her. So I am going to go back so we can finish our mug rug, but I didn't do it in software. I did it on my embroidery machine, so it tacks it on at the end. So I just hit fast forward, so stitch advance, but I call it fast forward because I can. And I'm just going to stitch out what I set up and then go back so we can finish it. So we've got this to go. Now this should show up nice and bright. That is perfect for Lynn. I know. Wow, that's a heck of a color. I know. That's okay. I think it's beautiful. It almost looks orangey a little bit, but it is not. It is like glowing. So the lettering that I used is just built in on my machine, and I just moved it so I could size it. You do small, medium, large, and I just moved it over so it would fit in basically where I wanted. And you just have to go down to the end and do it. If I was in software, I would just replace the setting, where the lettering was, and that would be easier. It wouldn't be out of order, but I thought of it last minute, or I got to it last minute. I was playing with new software, little software that I got. So we'll be doing more quilty kind of stuff soon, which is awesome. Definitely pink on my screen. It is a heck of a pink. It's Floriani, so when it's done I can tell you guys the number, because woo. It's something else. Lynn, oh my god, I just fainted. It's awesome. Beautiful cursive writing lettering. Again, just built in on my machine. I find with all the brothers, and probably with Baby Lock as well, the built-in writing is usually awesome. I really like it, so. Sarah says we need a petition to give Lynn that pink thread. All right, I'll give it to her. Here's some used thread for your birthday, Lynn. Yes, I'll give it to Lynn. I can get more if I need it. She will use it like crazy, so everyone wants me to give it to Lynn, so I will. So, see how beautiful that is? That's awesome. Now, my machine's going to tell me I'm all done. But I'm not. I'm going to change my hot pink Lynn thread. And Lynn, I don't know if you noticed, it says our Lynn on it. Did you like that?
I saw that, yes.
Did you notice that?
I did.
And I'm putting the thread aside for ya, Lynn. So we're not actually done because this is not a finished mug rug. But like I said, the lettering was tacked on to the end. And I just have to go forward and get to where I had the lettering, or where the built-in lettering was. And then we can do that. So I'm going to jump by color. I'm not going to sit and press the other ones. I suppose I could, really. So we're just going to quickly go through the steps that we have. And it moves all over the place. Okay, I'm already there at the lettering. Okay, so, whoops. Did it just... Oh, I looked away. Anyways. Darn it. So, lettering, and skip the lettering, and the next step is we're going to put the back on it. So, just so you don't get confused, I just went forward to after the original lettering. So hopefully that's clear. Now, we're going to put the back on this guy. And what I'm going to do is put it down, face down, because we want the back to look good. And I'm just going to slip it under my hoop. Now, when you do this, there is a little bit of give in your hoop, but be very gentle. Be very gentle. Now, because I cut everything for once, and we are using WSS, I can see that the fabric fits properly. I find that much easier, and my machines never ever like using tape, so I just find it stays in place. I wouldn't do like a huge design like this, but for this size, I think it's perfect. So remember, face down so the back looks pretty, and it just stitches it on. Next, we're going to do the satin stitches, but before you do that, make sure that we go back to the desk, Don, and we are going to just trim it out. So I am going to kind of cheat the system, and I'm going to do the satin stitches in white. So therefore, I actually changed my bobbin, ha ha ha, to match, and the back's gonna look great. What do you think? Is it cheating, Don, or am I okay on that?
You're okay.
It's kind of...
We'll give you a pass.
I just want the white, the fabric, and then that pink to stand out. I am gonna use that pink again, if you can guess where. There we go. So just quickly, and remember when you're working on the back, be careful, be gentle. Back to the machine. Be gentle. You don't want to move that WSS. It kind of sucks. So satin stitches, Lynn's favorite part, because it'll look good. So what are we talking about? Oh, how hot it is. Yeah, it's flippin' hot here today. We had a power surge, which is not really normal, but I guess because everyone is using their air conditioners, that... yeah, it kind of sucked. Right in the middle of something and everything screams, ah, power surge! The machines do, or Barry does anyways, the Verdon. Yeah. So, beautiful zigzag stitches, and that just helps hold everything down. You can see where it just stitched over. I was a little bit short on the stitching, and the zigzag stitches just keeps it really flat and nice. So, I like that. I use pins outside the hoop. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. I don't really have any problem with it shifting. As long as you're careful with it, I don't find that it shifts. Now, it also depends really on what you're stitching. Freestanding lace is pretty intense, and you might have some shifting with that, but on all the mug rugs, I don't do anything more than I'm showing you. And I take it even riskier because I trim the WSS down so you guys can see the eyeballs and see the hoop sort of thing, because otherwise we don't want our camera shot covered. So beautiful, nice, thick satin stitches that covers up any boo-boos, and the white's gonna match, and oh my goodness, that thread is bright. T-pins. I don't use anything like that. I kind of stick to basics. I just figure it's more work and more time. So my hoops seem to work fine. I hoop everything properly, and I use the right stabilizer. So I don't do anything else other than that. You know, to each their own. If you feel it works better, then it works better. I saw someone who uses duct tape on the back of their hoop to hold everything. Duct tape.
Oh. Well then.
We have Gorilla Tape in it. I mean, whew. it's hard stuff to work with, but I was like, oh, if you want to spend the money on it and you feel it does better, then, you know, to each their own. I can only show you guys how I do stuff. And it just works. I didn't use any tape. I didn't use anything extra for this. Just slip it underneath. Oh, my iced tea doesn't taste very good. I forgot to have lunch, too.
Me too.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm just working away.
I don't know if B ate either.
Yeah, just working away and
I was working on my purse.
kind of hungry.
Kinda hungry. Yeah, me too.
I'm running out of time to get groceries too.
Yeah, I know.
Probably should have went earlier.
My hoops came with hoop clips designed for them. They were, well, yeah, I've seen that. And you know what? They're designed for the hoops. Fantastic. Go for it.
That would be cool. Clips.
They just clip on the outside and the inside
Nice.
to hold it. Which I think is brilliant. You could probably use binder clips as well. But yeah, it helps hold it. Yeah, as long as it's designed for it, absolutely. Go for it. The only thing I'm strongly against is using, and this is just my opinion and my machines and the machines for production, we only use stuff that's specially designed for embroidery. There's no saran wrap or glad wrap or plastic of any kind or wax paper, coffee filters, nothing like that ever. I don't want to get into an argument with it about it. If that's what you want to do with your $20,000 machine, you go right ahead, but I will not test them or show you or anything because I don't want to do that to my machine. It's too risky. So if you want to do that, that's your choice. More power to you. I don't at all. Coffee filters. Oh, printer paper. That would, no, I'm not going to do that. No way, man. Have you seen those sew tights? I wondered if they would be good. They are absolutely fantastic. I bought a whole pack of them for my English paper piecing. I don't think I'd use them on the embroidery machine though, because I don't want my bed scraped up. So you'd have to put, you know, one on top, one on the bottom, and it's very thin metal for the bottom, but I still wouldn't want to scrape up my machine. I'm kind of, it's still new, and I'm kind of picky about it. So this is like an awesome mug rug. I'm so happy with it. Why aren't you zooming in? Agree. Oh. Okay, well, let me do a thread change first, and we're gonna see the magic happen, and this is why we put a color change in there, right, Don?
That's right.
Oh, some of it, I didn't do the greatest job here. Some of it's a bit short.
Okay, decorative will fix it.
Oh, do you have the satin stitches centered properly?
Yep.
Oh, then it was me? I don't usually cut it that short. That's weird. But decorative stitches.
Yes, they were, but you know, things mysteriously shift sometimes. So
In different formats. The original.
yeah.
Now, do you stitch off of the EMB?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's probably why. That's probably why.
What it does is it just automatically converts the PEDesign and sends it. It might send it as a different version of PEDesign.
I'll double check that. Now look at that. How amazing is that? Hey, be bold. Hot pink for Lynn. Isn't that great? Oh, I love it. Come on, live in the UK. Our summer is about 2 weeks long. I know. I actually lived there for a couple of years. I loved it though. I didn't care. Yeah, we're frying here. It's been a heck of a summer, but it's okay. So those stand out. And it looks great. I love it, actually. So, I mostly used white and threw in a little hot pink, and I have busy fabric and busy fabric. And you know what? It looks amazing.
It does.
So no happy music because it thinks it's gonna do the lettering, because remember I tacked it on at the end. So let's go to the desk and have a look at this. I'm really happy with this, Dawn. I think this turned out really well. I like the ombre. It kind of gives it a bit of perspective, I think. And of course the hottest hot pink, oh, I was going to give you guys the number for that, hold on, is amazing. So what I'm going to do is I just kind of hack around. Don't get too close to the satin stitches. You don't need to. And you don't want to wreck it at this point. And yes, that did hold down my boo-boos. The back looks amazing. I'm pretty happy. A little bit of the pink shows through. And that looks good too. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's really cute. So this is the one, Dawn did this one, and this is for our Lynn. So let me grab that thread. Everyone watch your eyes, because it almost hurts, but it's Lynn's now. What? I know, it's so bright. Did you get a reflection?
Almost.
It's PF6. And I'm sure it's called Neon Pink. And it's stunning. It's an amazing color. I can't believe they can get that brightness out of in thread. So awesome. So happy birthday, Arlene. We will see you soon. I hope you have a nice dinner with your family. And happy stitching, everyone. Don't be afraid to use bright colors. As long as everything isn't busy, you'll get a really good look out of it. And change your pin colors if you want to. How about variegated thread? You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter if it exists in the real world. If you like it, then you can do it. So thanks everyone for watching. Welcome all the new people. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you have any questions, head on over to OML Embroidery University Facebook group and we'd be happy to help you out. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye, everyone.